Hello everyone, Reptrex here. So you can see I'm back in FTB ready for another episode, and I have a lot planned for today. I mentioned I was going to start doing a little bit of setup work over here for my automated cow killing machine to get myself some steak, but I actually decided to take it one step further and kind of automate the way I get wheat into the breeder, because the breeder requires wheat obviously to breed the cows. I was just originally thinking of maybe manually feeding the breeder with wheat that I collected, but why not? There's machines for automating wheat collection as well, so I might as well do the whole thing. I've actually already kind of laid out everything over here. I won't really show too much of it right now because it's just, pretty much empty walls at the moment. Once I actually get the blocks and start setting it up, I'll kind of explain my logic behind the setup over there. So I don't want to waste too much time doing that. Other than that, my quarry finished, the first quarry, so I just kind of moved it over. And that should be, I forgot to load the chunk because I just kind of logged in right now. Actually, I'm going to take the opportunity to show you guys something real quick. Let's see, hopefully the frame drop's not too bad. Alrighty. Something I noticed when I moved the quarry over, as you can see, here's the original one. This one's still kind of in its infancy. Just getting some copper at the moment, really. But if you hit F9 two times, I've shown you guys this when I had the problem with the chunk resetting, you can see the chunks around here. Now, something I noticed was that when I moved the quarry over, I had the Tesseract next to it, and when I went to the overworld, it was not working, and I was kind of driving me insane because I couldn't figure out why it would stop working when I went to overworld. So I just kind of assumed that it was something about chunks not loading, and hold and behold, pretty much the quarry is right on the edge of the chunk division line. So if this Tesseract over here, it wouldn't be chunk loaded by the quarry. So that's why it was having a little bit of issue. So actually, just like kind of like a tip for you guys, if you guys ever having problems with the quarry, make sure you check your chunk boundaries to make sure that both items are in the same chunk, or at least the chunks are going to get loaded, so you don't have a problem with that. Just kind of a little thing I thought would be useful to know if you guys didn't. Something else that you might have noticed outside was I moved my Ender Lily plantation, because it's kind of big now, over here now. So it's kind of made a little extra hallway over here from where the enchantment room is. It's a nice little area. I actually just kind of harvested these a few minutes ago, actually before I logged out, which was actually an hour ago, so I guess not a few minutes. Either way, these are growing nicely. I figured I needed a bigger area. That way I can expand them if I ever get more Ender Lily seeds, which I have been getting a few extras. Apparently, there's a rare chance that once they're fully grown, I guess. I'm not sure if they have to be fully grown, but I'm assuming they do. And you harvest them, not only do you get one Ender Pearl back, you have a chance of getting 2 Ender Lily seeds back. Because I originally had, I believe it was 26 seeds, and now I'm up to 29. Obviously, right now in here, I only have 28 planted. I have the 29th seed in the AE system at the moment. I'm just gonna kind of wait to get a few extra ones so I can add another strip of endstone there. So what I want to do is actually go ahead and make a few things. The blocks, namely, I did go ahead and look at the recipe ahead of time to make sure that I didn't miss anything. The main thing I was missing were carrots, which I just kind of flew over to a village, collected a few carrots from a village, so that wasn't too hard. Luckily, I remembered where to get carrots, because I actually originally I was kind of drawing a blank. I had no idea where to get carrots. I thought I had to go kill zombies so I got carrot drop, but then I remembered that villages have plenty of carrots planted usually, by default. The other thing I needed were some roses. Why do I need roses? Because I need to make some purple dye. So let's just quickly do that before we do anything else. I believe I only need one, really. Nope, not that. Just get one of these. There you go. 2 purple dye. That's all I need. So let's make some extra ones and dump it in there. A few extra flowers, some carrots, and purple dye. There you go. Some extra things I need in the system so we can make a few other things. Alright, planter. First thing we need. I already have some clay cooked up. Actually, just had just enough for that. Let's get the planter going. We're going to need a few other things here. Harvester, that's another one we need. So let's just get a few shears. They don't stack, so I have to do that twice. Golden axe, that's another one. And I believe that's it. I did make a few plastic sheets before, so I had everything, or just about everything. I'm hoping I have everything. Could have overlooked something. Kind of looking here, see which one blocks I'm going to need. I didn't measure everything out. I might need the sludge boiler a little bit later down the line. Not really sure how bad I'm going to be doing for sludge. I might just void the sludge I get, but I don't know. I might get some interesting stuff from it. Just kind of test it out. Why not? It's not like I'm hurting for resources at the moment. I'm actually doing pretty good, thanks to the quarry. Sewer, no. Breeder, that's something I need. All right, so this is what I needed a lot of the things for. So you can see you need a golden carrot. So let's just make a few of these. You need, what else do you need? You need a golden apple. So let's just quickly do that. I think I'm not turning for gold. And the purple dye. So this should be it. Breeder, good. Ooh, I'm hurting for some plastic sheets here. So let's just get a few of these. A few more, at least. Grinder, that's the other thing I need. So let's just quickly make a sword. Dump that in there. Do I have everything else? Yeah, I do. Good. And the last thing I believe is a chronotyper. Right, so some emeralds. I should have everything in the system. Good. Perfect. Actually, that's kind of perfect, actually. I honestly didn't do the math, and apparently I had just enough plastic sheets to cover everything. Actually, I did make a few extra ones, so I guess kind of cheated. But I must say that was a pretty good, efficient way of doing it, because I didn't waste too many resources like I usually do, because I suck at math on the spot. I'm decent on math, but just doing math on the spot, kind of like, I forget everything. It's like, what's 1 plus 1? Right. So I did run the cable, actually a conduit, more, use a proper term, all the way from downstairs. Actually, no, this is actually running from the back of the machines, my pulverizers and furnaces. It's running down from the base and underneath this gravel brick floor to get some power over here. Now, as you notice, I do have some redwood planks. I kind of use these as a kind of like a cheat sheet, so I remember where things go. It's not that hard to remember because I already planned everything out. Pretty much, actually, the first thing I want to set up is the. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. It's the planter. Planter needs to go first, and the planter actually needs to go underneath this water block. So I already hauled it out underneath, so it should go there without any problems. And here we go. Actually, something I forgot to make is some iron upgrades. So let's just do that real quick. Otherwise, I can't do a proper test. I want to make sure upgrades are in it as soon as there's power. Not cobble. Already cobble decreases the radius. I didn't know that. So you can do it like a 1 by 1. Alright, what I need is some iron upgrades. For the size I made, for the size farm I made, is an iron upgrade. So I'm gonna need 2 of these. One for the planter and one for the harvester. I'm not sure if I'm gonna need it for the grinder and the chronotyper and stuff like that. I'll have to see what kind of a default range those have. I must say I didn't test that part out. I was mainly testing the plant, the farm area, I guess. So let's just dump this upgrade straight into here. There should be a way of kind of like a little indication of the size, the default size at least, or something, so you know what the total radius is after you put some upgrades in there. I don't know, just kind of like a suggestion, even though it's not like I'm talking to the dev or anything. So I'm just gonna randomly go on a little ramble there. So let's just get into bat form. That way it'll be a little bit easier to get across. So I think best thing would be to get some power straight across from here. Kind of run the power underneath the wall here. Redwood plank. I think it's a little bit more. There you go. Okay. See, I kind of remember where I put stuff. Not too bad. Alright, item duct. Nope, redstone conduit. That's what I need right now. So that way, I'm running all the power over here. Now, there you go. Because I remember I blocked that off because otherwise I would just have water flowing all over the place over here. So here's where my planter is. I could go one lower actually. That's because I had made the secondary side over here. So in case, yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna stop rambling and just work on it. I had that extra side over there for the item duct, but I'm just thinking if I go down one, yeah, I know I probably shouldn't be using the pickaxe for this, but if I used my excavator, it's just gonna make a mess because it's gonna remove dirt everywhere and stuff. So I might as well just use this one for now. All right, so let's just connect this up without getting stuck down there, hopefully. All right, so that's getting power. It's doing its work, idle time or whatever. So that's set up properly. Good. Now, next thing I want to do is actually a little bit of the harder part. So I need to get a few seeds. Actually, should have probably gone that before. So let's just hopefully not waste too much time. I'm already about 11 minutes into the episode. Trying to do this as efficient as possible and not kind of bore you guys to death. All right, so let's just get a few seeds. You know what? I'm going to grab all the seeds. That way I can dump them into the planter. Do I have any wheat? Because that would be kind of useful. Good. You know what? I'll just grab everything. Don't need this, don't need that. Good. Just put that away. Don't need the big one. I just want to use the small axe, actually. Here we go. To get rid of those planks. If I can manage to get out of the door, that'll be good. Alright. Cool. Now, first thing I want to do here. Conduits, I don't need at this moment. I do need this. Servo. So what I want to do here is actually set this up this way. This is stone. Okay, so it should be alright to break. Okay. Now the idea here is that I'm going to have item duct that pretty much grabs the stuff from the harvester, dumps the wheat into the breeder, continues dumps the seeds into the planter, and then continues up to a chest that's going to be like the overflow chest, just in case there's too much. So I'm trying to think here. This is the edge of the wall, so this should be it. Trying to look for the gravel brick. This is farmland, so it's not quite there yet. Alright. I didn't actually measure this part out. Okay, good. That's farmland, and this is the wall, so it's actually one more over here. Alright, there you go. Yep, perfectly. That's where I want it. Alright, so pretty much the overflow chest is going to be right over here. It's a bit of a mess, I know, but I can clean this up with just some cobble. Good. Now what I want to do here is install a pneumatic servo, and with an open hand, or empty hand I should say, access the item filter here. So just make sure it's whitelisted and the only seeds go into here. Cool. Now I just gotta dump a bunch of seeds into there. You can actually put the seeds into here if you want to actually organize and plant different things. But right now, all I want to plant here is wheat, so you don't need to put the filter as long as you dump all the seeds in there. So that's working properly. Now, I'm kind of doing this backwards as the way I explained it, but that's because it would be easier for me to set it up this way. Now, like this, dump it like here. And now the trick to this whole system is that there shouldn't be any intersections. Because if there's any intersections, that means the items can go one way or another, which is not good. So what I'm doing here is kind of trying to avoid that situation. So I put another servo in there. And here is actually where the breeder should go. So let's just put the breeder down there. Wrench it around. Good. Alright, so the breeder's there. Now I need to set it up so only wheat goes into there. Actually whitelist it, not just blacklist it. That would be kind of the opposite here. So put some wheat in there. So that should be working. Actually, not yet, actually, now that I think about it. Because it needs to get some power from the bottom. Where's my conduits? Hoping I have enough conduits. I should have enough. Alright. Should probably break this one as well. Shouldn't be that big of a deal because this whole thing's gonna be covered here. Once I get more stone, I should probably grab more. This, however, should be the harvester. Harvester. All right. Now, before I put any power into this, I need to make sure I connect it to the item duct. Turn this guy around, and voila. Now, this way, there is no intersections at all. It's just pretty much one straight line that kind of dumps items along the way, I guess should be the better way to explain it. So as long as you have balls, as long as you have servos and whitelisting the items you want, and then at the end you don't have any whitelist because it's just what's it called? The overflow chest, so it shouldn't have any whitelist. It's just kind of where everything goes. All right. So before I turn this on, I want to make sure I'm on the outside. So just make sure everything is working properly. Oh, right. I forgot to put the upgrade on this guy. So there you go. So this is working perfectly. Planter's planting. Everything's working. Now let's quickly go over here. Make sure the item ducts are routing everything properly. Alright. Seeds are going through. Didn't see any wheat. But there's definitely wheat in here. Seeds are going through. And good. Nothing should be going to the overflow chest just yet. Mainly because there's no overflow chest at the moment. I should probably go do that. Alright, let's see. Whoa, okay. I swear, so many times I've tried to run and jump to go up, and I've never nailed it. And when I don't want to do it, that's when I hit it. Oh, man. Alright, so let's see. Chest. I'm actually going to need 2 of these chests. 2 of these iron chests. And I want to get some stone, so I can cover up a few things. And now that I'm here, I'm actually going to make something else. Something I noticed Direwolf used, and it's amazing how simple of an item it is, but how useful it is. This sound muffler. This guy right here. I just need a nope, not that. Nope, block thingy would be useful if I actually had the right interface open. Let's get 2 of these. And do wool. How am I doing for wool? Where's cotton? There we go. Just make a bunch of it. I'll need 16, I believe. So let's just make a few extra ones just so I have a few extra in the system. I'm actually all out of wool. I mean, cotton, pretty much, almost. Alright, so there you go. 2. Perfect. Alright. I actually already had the holes up in the roof planned for this, but I just kind of forgot to make them. This is where they're going to go. Hopefully this is close enough to the cows so they muffle all the noise. As you can see here, actually, you can't hear the water running anymore, so that's kind of nice. The breeder is doing its thing, but there's no cows to breed, so that's good. Alright, so that's working. Actually, I need to move this conduit because I don't want it there. Did I just lose a conduit? Sure looks like I did. Alright. Alright, just put it there. It's kind of odd not hearing things when you plant stuff. But you know, it's kind of the beauty of it at the same time. So all that thing's working. Things harvesting like it should. Oh, whoa, what just happened there? Alright, so the other wheat is taken care of. Let's just put a chest here for the overflow stuff. Shouldn't be anything overflowing just yet, but just in case, I have a place where they'll go. Now, next step. Breeders here. I need to have the chronotyper here. So let's just do that first. This needs power as well. So let's connect this to the line. To the main line, I guess I should say. Go. Chronotyper. Where are you? Here we go. Now, I'm not sure which direction this has to face. Well, I guess the only way would be to actually test it out, but I need to grab some cows first. So what I'm actually going to do is cover this up. There you go, I should be able to get in and out that way. And then cover this, and Yeah, I think this should work. Right, let me just do this last step real quick. And, didn't think this part through. Because I was kind of hoping to run the cable here through the bottom. Yeah, that's why I only ran it this far, because I want to be able to run an item duct here. Let's see here. We can figure something out. That's no big deal. Actually, yeah, that's fine how it was before. Because all I have to do here is just break this piece, put an item duct here. That should take care of itself. I think I can withdraw items from the sides. Hoping I can. We're about to find out here soon. Go and item ducts. I'm already at 20 minutes in, so I do want to make sure I test this out before I log off or sign out, I guess. I don't know. There you go. Put a chest down and just put a few stone bricks here so that the cows can't leave. I guess I could cover that up later with some covers. It's not like the cows are gonna care because they're gonna die. So yeah, I do need to make something else first. I could make a safari net or a golden lasso. Let's see how hard they are to make. Well, I did expect this episode to go a little bit longer. Golden lasso. How hard is it? Oh, that's really cheap. Let's just make one. Let's see, cotton. I want to at least be able to move 2 at a time. I don't know. I'll leave that there. I'll just make another one. One more. Gold. Alright, can we make this last one, please? There we go. Okay, they don't stack. Good to know. Right, so I could have made the safari net, the multi-use one, with gas tiers, which I have plenty of at the moment. We have this guy that's outside for some reason, and one of you guys. There you go. As you can hear how loud that is. That's why I have it so far away, because I was not going to put up with that noise. Alright, so these guys go here. They fall in love, make sweet babies. And this baby should be moved to the side. Which doesn't seem like he is. So let's just try to... Well, that did something. I'm going to have to grab another 2 cows just to test that again. Because it doesn't seem... I don't know. I'm not very happy with the way it showed up there. Just kind of seemed like it got teleported when he was closer. So, okay, see, there you go. This is my example. I wonder if he has to get closer or if this needs some upgrade. There's no place to upgrade, actually, now that I think about it. Alright, little guy, can you get closer over here? Please, for me. Come on. Get over there. Oh, well, I'll just make another baby with these 2 guys. Come on, guys. There you go. Alright, I made a baby. Okay, this guy's not getting sucked in, so maybe it is this way. Come on, get over there. Huh. Okay, he got taken. Okay, so I guess a timer here is a bit long. Let's see. Nothing I could do about it. Yeah, idle time is about, I don't know, a few seconds. But it's alright, it's not too bad. I already have how many calves over here? 2? I just want to have another one already. Oh, I guess I did move it around, so they put the calf back over there. Now it makes more sense. Because, yeah, I wasn't expecting the cows to reproduce that quickly. But yeah, that's not bad. The only thing that's kind of bothering me is this part is not very clean. I do have to test it out to see if I can withdraw things from this side. Otherwise, it would just kind of, I don't know. I'll figure something out. But I think for now, this is a pretty successful episode, I must say. I'm going to leave this open, because, yeah. But this, I can, you know what, I'm going to bring another 2 cows over here just to get it a little bit quicker. But I'll do that after I sign up, because this is a pretty good wrapping up point. I think it's a very successful build. I was actually prepared this time around, I believe. I don't know, you guys can tell me. But yeah, until next time, bye.